I am a millionaire. I am a millionaire. I'm rich. I'm rich. I'm a wealthy miser. I own a mansion and a yacht. I am a millionaire. I am a millionaire. All right, that didn't work. Hi, I'm Eva. I am not rich. I'm not rich. I'm not wealthy. I'm not a millionaire. I don't own a mansion and a yacht. For a long time, that was my entire money mindset strategy. You repeat the words and you hope for the best. So if you ever try to manifest your way out of debt, only to end up with more bills, then this video's for you. All right. We're going to talk about mindset, like the real kind, not that woo woo version that gets all the attention. We're going to focus on what really works. We're going to explore the differences between mindset, manifestation, and law of attraction, and how to use them to get out of debt and to change your life for good. All right. So if that sounds good to you, stick around. So, again, I'm Eva, and here we talk about real world personal finance for real people without the guilt, without the shame, without the financial guru nonsense. I am not a financial advisor or a law of attraction teacher. um, so, we'll get into that. So, anyway, I am certified to teach financial education, which is something I did over the summer. So, I'm really proud of that. So when I had first heard of manifestation and the law of attraction, I thought, oh my God, I've cracked the code. Like to life, this is great. All I need is like to think positive thoughts and say affirmations in the mirror, and like poof, my life would change. I would be a millionaire. I would have a beautiful family with my partner, Keanu, in between our Mediterranean beach house and his filming schedule. I'd be doing my philanthropic work and I'd be living my best life. Spoiler alert, I'm in debt. I have a beautiful son whose father isn't Keanu or even Nick Rhodes of Duran Duran. I go to Greece, but to visit family, not to stay at my beach house because I don't have one. I work a 9 to 5. I do a lot of contract work. Um, so there's no time to volunteer, unfortunately. All right. So, lesson here, mindset alone doesn't change your life. Action does. All right. So, action. Let's get into it. I was busy focusing on the thinking part, but not the doing part. I was trying to feel my way out of debt, but you can't feel your way to financial freedom, turns out. You have to work to get there. Oh, damn. Um, Now, don't get me wrong. I love affirmations. I have a vision board, and yes, there is this Gucci bag on there that like I fell in love with. Look, judge me, don't care. All right, I love this bag. We have a new age crystal store near me. I love that place. That is my go to gift place. I also read a lot of Neville Goddard and follow a teacher who teaches his method. So I am not knocking it. I believe in mindset. I believe in action. The real mindset shift isn't magic. It's about momentum. And I chose to believe that change is possible and then backing up that belief with action. So instead of I'll never get out of debt mantra, it's going to take time and work, but I'm getting out of debt. No longer the mantra of I can't afford that. It's now I can't wait to finish paying off debt so I can have that, like that Gucci bag. All right. And I'm taking the action to get out of debt, which we're documenting here on this channel. So you see, I'm doing it. A negative mindset is a self-fulfilling prophecy of failure and doom. Look, you're not hopeless, all right? You're human. Okay? So that tiny shift in your mindset or in my mindset changed everything. So for me, I started making different choices. I started showing up differently. And I started believing in myself that I had, something to offer with the contract job. Look, this mindset, again, isn't magic. It's not pretending everything is fine like that toxic positivity. It's about being honest where you are and then having the courage, because it takes courage to take the action. Look, this is real work. Creating a positive feedback loop. Look, you have your positive thought, positive action, positive result. So every time I make a debt payment, no matter how small, I feel good. And that feeling fuels my mindset, which gives me the energy to take the next step. And that's been life changing because my mindset is now a direct reflection of my actions. So I feel good, I do more. You know, we have to forget the idea that you can just wish your debt away. I wish it was that simple. But you need to use your mindset as fuel, not fantasy. This isn't about just manifesting a life you want. It's about building one intentional action at a time and repeating that. The real money mindset is just that. It's action. So, what is one small money mindset action you're going to take today to prove to yourself that change is possible? Tell me in the comments. For me, again, it was a lot of the mantras that I was telling myself, I can't afford that. Oh, that's too expensive. No, no, no. Now it's once I'm out of debt, we'll revisit that. That's simple. And that it just rolled into more and more. And now, again, I'm getting out of debt. I've got so much contract work lined up, um, keeping me busy, but it's getting me out of debt. So that is it. Again, tell me in the comments. I want to read what you have to say because I love reading your comments. So that's it. I will see you in the next one.